Mojo Video Marketing presents Video Marketing Expert Series, hosted by Corey Michael Sanchez.
Hello and welcome. This is Corey Michael Sanchez with Mojo Video Marketing on the phone today with Gideon Shawwick, who is actually a really popular internet marketer, video blogger, and he's got some great information online. You can check him out at gideonshawwick.com. And actually, he's also got some great stuff on rapid video blogging, and I'm going to share a little bit more information about that later. But I got to tell you what, this Gideon really knows this stuff. How are you doing today, Gideon?
I'm good, Corey. Thanks for having me on the call. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, perfect. Well, you know, I'm really excited to have you on the phone and on this webinar for basically the Video Marketing Domination Series, and this is the expert panel, and he's basically a genius when it comes to video blogging. I mean, he's got a YouTube channel that's generated over 4 million views with JJ on Magic, and you can definitely see that on the screen right now. And really, he's had over 150,000 people download his information. He's got several projects going, including a very popular blog with Yarstart, and really is probably one of the premier experts on video blogging. And so, yeah, what do you think is, because I know you guys have huge amounts of hits on the channel you're doing with JJ. What do you think has led to that amount of following that you have there?
Well, I think that, you know, the first thing that you got to think about is, you know, how can you provide value in the world? I mean, it's quite a general question, you know, when I say value, it's perceived value by other people. So you might have an idea in your head that you think might be quite valuable, but no one else might think that. And so you're not really providing value to the world if that's the case. So first of all, you need to think about how can you really provide value to the world. And for that, you need to figure out what it is that people really want. And if you can find a big enough need out there, a big enough problem that you can solve, and you can provide value that way by, you know, doing something that you're also interested in, that's just a really, really magical combination. And then, of course, if you can combine that with how you can make money from it, that's a really magical combination. I say magical, meaning it in you know, more than one way. But of course, we did this on the Magic channel. And so what we did there, the starting point, when JJ approached me, he said, look, he wanted to get an online strategy going, and I said, okay, well, I could advise you, but you won't be able to afford me. Why don't we just do a JV or, you know, a collaboration together? So I would do the marketing, the online marketing, and he would be the magician. He'd be the star of the show. And so I said, well, what we got to do here is think about what is it that the audience wants, and how can we provide them with value. So when you watch our videos, especially the ones at the beginning, we provide heaps of value there, where, you know, it was essentially JJ teaching people on YouTube how to do magic, street magic particularly. And, you know, people just loved it, you know, and because we gave them what they wanted, it just kind of grew from there. You know, people started telling their friends, we started getting to know on YouTube, we started doing collaborations with other big YouTubers, and it just, you know, kept on growing and growing. And so, you know, that's the first thing. If you can provide value, that's massive. But it has to be value as perceived by other people. That's the first thing, really. And the next big thing that I think that helped us was to realize that YouTube, in particular, and other social media sites, it's a social thing. You know, it's not like television or anything else. It's a living organism. Like I look at television, I see it as this dead thing just sitting on the TV table. You know, you can't really interact with it. You just turn it on and you sit on the couch like a couch potato. And it's not, you know, the information just goes one way, and you turn into a zombie pretty much. With online video and YouTube in particular, it's a two-way conversation. The information flows both ways. So it's, instead of a sit-back type of situation, it's a lean-forward type of situation where people interact. And because of that, if you understand what that means, it means that you provide value, yes, but then also have this massive interaction with your audience. And when you combine those two things and also figure out a way how to make money from it, then you've got a really good combination. Here that I teach with my system is, if I can go back to it, and this is really where the money sits. This is really where the money sits. Let me just get this up for you again. this is the whole system in a nutshell. So basically, we use YouTube. This is my system. It's a pretty straightforward system, not rocket science. YouTube. This is where what we use for getting all our traffic. So all these 2 billion people a day traffic potential, they all go to our YouTube channel, or not all of them, I wish, but a portion of them. From there, we drive that traffic to either an opt-in page or to our video blog. Okay, so we divert that traffic from YouTube to here. And the reason you want to do that is because, guess what? You don't own your YouTube channel. YouTube does. And if they decide to shut you down, or if YouTube collapses for whatever reason, then you kind of lose all that asset that you've been building up over here. So you want to make sure you send this traffic to your opt-in pages or your video blog, so that you can then build your own list. And this is really the crux of the philosophy of my philosophy, because once you have your list, you can essentially do this. You can print money, because once you have your email list, you can send them to your own product pages, which email converts the best out of everything. You can send them to affiliate promotions. You can send them to advertisements. You can do all sorts of things. You can run competitions. Once you have this list, once you have this following, it's incredible. I mean, you can send them back to your video blog to have a conversation there. You can send them back to your YouTube channel to help get your videos ranked better over there. It's just a beautiful system, but it's all because the key thing with the system is it's like a funnel. You do as much as you can to drive as many people into your list, and once you have them on that list, you can sell like crazy. You can sell your own products, which is I found has been the most profitable for me. Affiliate promotions has probably been the second most profitable, and then basically everything else, advertisements, banner ads, the YouTube partner program, everything else is kind of secondary to that. So that, in a nutshell, are the sort of strategies. But it's all based on, first of all, figuring out your little hedgehog here at the beginning, and then applying that to your YouTube channel and everything else that flows on from that.